Hi everyone and welcome back to the Overtake GT. This is a 700 pp build for the Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4. This thing has 4-wheel drive, 550 brake horsepower, and what a car this is. It is so poised, fast, agile. I would dare say it is probably the best car on the entire Gran Turismo 7 game. That's how confident I am in this one. This thing is so versatile, it's fantastic, and it is a car that I've loved making and building and bringing to you this week. Now, let's get into this one. Okay, so now we're at the tuning shop, we need to shed some weight. Now, as you can see, if we go to Ultimate, you can see weight reduction stage 5 has been purchased. Now, the reason that has been purchased is you need the extra weight to be shifted. Otherwise, you cannot get that fine balance that you need for this car. That is the be all and end all. So those that say you don't need it, I'm sorry, I disagree. I think you do. Because without the balance, this car just is not as good. I've tried several different ways. And trust me, weight reduction stage 5 gets you that perfect car. Absolutely spot on. So level 50, hit weight reduction stage 5 first, it gets all the others and saves you some credits. And while you're there, get your titanium connecting rods and pistons. Everyone else, let's start at sports. So weight reduction stage 1 and sports hard tyres, ignore those because they come on the car. Club sports, you want to get bore up, high compression pistons, weight reduction stage 2, a power restrictor and a ballast. Semi-racing, you want to get a racing crankshaft, fully customizable computer, a fully customizable LSD, weight reduction stage 3, and increase the body rigidity. Under racing, you want to get engine balance tuning, polish ports, racing air filter and a racing silencer, a racing exhaust manifold, racing brake pads and a racing brake kit. I went for the slotted discs on this beast, brake balance controller, fully customizable suspension, racing clutch and flywheel, a torque vectoring center differential, fully customizable racing transmission, weight reduction stage 4, and a set of racing hard tyres. Under extreme, you need a set of intermediates, so don't forget you go Le Mans, it throws up curveballs, you're going to need those there. And like I say, ultimate level 50, you're going to have to get weight reduction stage 5, and those titanium connecting rods and pistons. So now we've done that, we need to make this thing just cut through the air as best it can and make sure we can get as much downforce from it from GT Auto. So I'll meet you there. So here we are, we're at GT Auto, and you can see the first thing we need to do is go car maintenance and service. Now while we're at car maintenance and service, on that right hand side it says wide body, and you want to get that installed on the car, and trust me, that makes this thing so much more aggressive, so much more meaner, and it allows us to add far more to this car to make sure that it is balanced, poised, and everything we need to get a win. And that doesn't matter whether it's at Le Mans on the 700 pp race or whether it's any other track, this thing performs regardless. It's spot on, despite having more radiators than my house to cool the engine down. Absolutely insane. Look, let's go back. Car customizations next, and what you want to do while you're there is go to wheels and get those boxed off first. So wheels, you can see the wheels I picked on this one this time are the BBS wheels. I've gone for the REV7s. I just think they stand out. So the front 19 inch, rear 20 inch, get those installed. Rim width wide, offset wide, and get them installed on the car. That's what we need done there. And that is also what that wide body allows us to do, which is fantastic. Custom parts, so at the front, type B. Side, type B. Rear, type A, and the wing, a custom wing set. Doesn't matter whether it's medium, low, high, doesn't matter what the end plate is. You pick whatever suits you, whichever's best for your style, and that's it. Just get it added on, get it installed, and we can move on with the rest of the build. I went for the medium, I went for end plate 23. I mean, that jagged edge goes with the body kit and everything else. I just think that's standout. What a standout car. Right, moving on. Racing items, a bonnet pin and a tow hook. So again, pick whichever suits your fancy. Under other, you've got your light bulb, your number plate and your caliper colour. Get those picked, suit your style. Livery editor, as you can see, I've just threw the logo on there for this one and changed it to have a bit of a pearlescent paint. That colour shift, absolutely spot on. Or go to load style, and there's so many fantastic people that do designs. Pick one, give them a thumbs up, comment that you love it. You know, let's have a fantastic GT7 community, and that's it. We move forward. Now, let's get to the garage, get in that setting sheet, and let's get this massive bull dialed in, ready for a win. And here we are back at the garage. 548 brake horsepower, bang on the money, 700 pp. This thing is just over 1.25 tons of weight, but trust me, this thing is absolutely unreal to drive. It is probably, like I said earlier, the best car on the game. Now let's start off. Racing hard tyres, then body height adjustments, 105 at the front and 135 at the rear. Anti-roll bar 6 at the front, 10 at the rear. Damper ratio compression is 25 at the front and 35 at the rear. And a damper ratio expansion is 50 at the front and 40 at the rear. Now natural frequency is 2.85 at the front and 3.55 at the rear. And a negative camber angle is 3 front and rear. Now toe angle at the front is a toe out of 0.05 and bang centre at the rear. So make sure you get them spot on, okay? Now initial torque is 5 front and rear, acceleration sensitivity is 20 at the front and 30 at the rear, and your braking sensitivity is 5 at the front and 5 at the rear. Now if you do struggle for any reason to get it stopped, which is highly unlikely, increase these to 10 as a max, because you don't want to overpower the car. You don't want to cause it to, you brake and it just stops on a dime. You want to make sure there's a bit of leeway, so trust me, that's what you want to do there. I've gone for a 40-60 split, that's just what suits my style. Again, you can adjust that if you need to. I just found that to be the best happy medium to get the best out of the car. Downforce, 130 at the front and 400 at the rear. ECU set to 70%, and your ballast is 95 kilograms. Ballast position on 42, and your power restrictor reduced to 90%. Now your transmission, drop that to 360 automatic kmh, and get this top speed adjustment done here. So first gear 2.662, second gear 2.103, third gear 1.742, fourth gear 1.460, fifth gear 1.255, sixth gear 1.115, and seventh gear 1.008. Final drive of 3.885, revving just over 9,500 RPM, and this thing really does sound phenomenal. It is such a stunning car to look at, a brilliant car to drive, and it is absolutely amazing. Now look, this thing is fast, but at Le Mans it threw up a few surprises for me. Hit the subscribe button, let's get into that now and stop missing these great builds. Here we go, last lap in the Lamborghini Aventador LP, and this thing is an absolute monster. It's one car you can bring here and you know you're going to win by an absolute country mile. This thing's great. I mean, it's got the speed first of all. I mean, it is mind-blowing. It's probably one of the best cars on the game. I mean, it really is. I'm a massive Ferrari fan, but this Lambo, I tell you what, it is unbelievable. It really is a fantastic car. Now, one of the things that you need to know about this car, nice and easy, don't overdrive it. You don't need to. This thing is as good as it is. You don't need to try and throw it into a corner. You don't need to try and manage every little thing that it does. This thing is so controlled. It is so easy to drive. Whether you're new to the game, you've got in the position you can have this car, get it. That's what I'd say. I'd get it. I'd tune it as much as you can. Get to the level of 50. Make sure that you can slap everything on it like we have. And then look at this. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, another thing that you might have noticed, fuel. Yeah. So, fuel map 6 will get you 3 laps. 3 laps of Le Mans and a Lamborghini Aventador. Who would have thought of that? honestly, everyone's pitting again now, so that's going to be another 45 seconds added on, unless Kevlin comes past. But honestly, what a car this has been. Just being able to put your foot down in corners, and it's so controlled, honestly. No wheel spin, no drama, no back end shenanigans. This thing is absolutely brilliant. Now, racing hard tyres, a couple of options for you. If it doesn't rain and you're lucky enough to get away with a couple of light showers, then what you can do is probably keep these tyres on and just do a splash and dash. Simple as that. Because this is the third lap with these tyres on, and look, hardly used. So plenty in the tyres. It's so good on them. Brilliant. Turning wise, braking wise, again, it's so controlled. It's easy. You point it in the right direction. It goes, okay, yeah, I'll do that for you now, boss. Done. Brake, yeah, I'll slow down for you now. Done. Honestly, absolutely on point. There's no drama. There's no shaking. There's no body roll. It is just absolutely on point. And you know, this is why you should be subscribing, sharing, and not missing out on any of these builds, because this is one car that really has been absolutely fantastic. Now you can see on my last lap I did a 4:04, and same as I am now, if you look at where I'm revving to and where I'm changing gear, that's why you do it that way. And then once you get to this point now, Porsche curves, you see it's 3%. This is where you just need to start taking it a little bit easier. Just slow your fuel range down. You can see you've got plenty of time to get to the end. Plenty of time to get in and pit. Higher range. Second up. That's how quick this thing is. It just takes your breath away. 2%. Trust me. This is what I've been doing for the last few laps. It's just about fuel management. That's all it is. You just upshift a little bit earlier. Just going to get to this last section. Now this is where you either pit and you can maximise your fuel load, or you're going to get here, get over the line, and what you're going to get a nice easy win, aren't you? As simple as that. And here we go. And that's it. Over the line. 1 second penalty, but what's that? We did a 4:04. This thing is brilliant. Honestly, absolutely brilliant. Apart from you cutting that last chicane, this thing really is fab. You manage your fuel across the 3 laps. Obviously, you can just do what I've done and nail it. But you can take it easy on a lap and back off. You only need to do it a little bit. It's just don't rev it full. But that's it. Look at that. We did a 30 minute and 12 seconds. No one else has come up with a time, which is pretty unusual. But a 4:04 dead. 4:04 dead. And what is your fastest time? How fast did you go? Tell me in the comments below. Subscribe, leave your time in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.